Welcome to another episode of Elementary Essentials. Today we'll be talking about apps and social media, online safety tips every parent should know. Much is left to be said about the dangers that lurk in the digital world. We would be naive to think children do not need healthy boundaries set in their digital world the same way they need healthy boundaries set in their real world. What parents can do: talk to your child. Have conversations about how to avoid strangers, how to prevent revealing too much about themselves, and general internet safety. Make sure your child is aware of the social media safety tips we will touch today. Most of all, encourage your child to come to you for guidance when questionable content or situations arise. Investigate what type of apps your child is using or would like to use. Read the app reviews, age limit, and the fine print. Understand what it will allow and how it will or will not protect. If you don't have an account on the social media site your child is using or wants to use, create one. Teach yourself the ins and outs of the site. Make sure you know exactly what your child can and cannot do on the platform of choice. Then, communicate your expectations. Let your child know deleting a post does not mean it's permanently gone. All their online posts, comments, likes, and shares are part of their digital footprint. Posting inappropriate content could impact their online reputation. It may not seem like a big deal now, but it could potentially hurt them when they get older. Many social media sites request names, date of birth, school names, and hometown. To help keep your child safe, teach them how much personal information is too much information to share. These types of personally identifying information, if exposed in a data breach, could make children vulnerable to identity theft. Personalizing social media status updates with the live location taken from a mobile device's GPS is a popular practice. Your child may have fun tagging posts or photos with the location, but you do not need your child's precise whereabouts broadcast to the world. Go into the settings menu on your child's device and disable location services. This can be done just for specific apps while still allowing maps and other useful tools of your choice. Just as you keep a close eye on your child in the physical world, a wise parent also keeps a close eye on their child in the digital world. How to monitor: enforce the app's age requirement or adjust it to what you as your child's parent feel is appropriate. Use a trusted security sweep with parental controls on your child's device. Enable all safety features that prevent your child from accidentally being exposed to inappropriate content online. Change the settings on your child's device to ask your permission before installing an app. Become familiar with the lingo. Children have a language of their own when it comes to communicating online. Make sure you know what they're talking about. Check the privacy settings on apps regularly. Companies often update their privacy policies. Make sure you read the fine print, which oftentimes gets overlooked. Advise. Advise your child never to approve friend requests or add people that they don't know in real life. Your child must know never to meet anyone in person they have met online. It is important your child knows there is such thing as catfishing. Explain it is a form of cyber stalking where the user sets up a fake profile and poses as someone else, often as another child, to try to engage contact with your child. Explain there is such thing as cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is a general term for online harassment. It can take many forms, including slander, defamation, false accusations, trolling, and even outright threats. When it comes to social media and the internet, it is important to use foresight as opposed to hindsight. Your child may want to use games and other third-party apps within social media networking sites. Such apps can share or post information by default without you even knowing about it. Good third-party apps will state clearly that they'll never post on your behalf. For lesser-known apps, consider whether you want your child to allow the apps to access social media accounts at all. Keep digital devices in a common area of your home, like your living room or kitchen. Have designated areas to use tablets and cell phones. This can help you monitor what sites your child is visiting. Plus, they may be less tempted to visit sites or perform activities they're not allowed to if you're nearby. Only allow your child to access the internet for a limited set time each day. Homework might be an exception. Social media sites can be a time drainer, and you don't want your child spending all their free time online. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope there was something said that will benefit your child and help keep them safe in the digital world of today. As a parent, stay safe and in digital control.